Hi, my name is Peter Shields of Shields Motor Company Limited, Brantnell, Berkshire, an independent used car sales specialist established since 1996. Welcome to the video walk around of this very special car. This is a one lady owner car from you, a genuine one lady owner car, and it's a 2002 on the 52 plate Lexus IS200 SE. These cars are very rare and very desirable. Now, before I go on too much on this car, let me just tell you that these cars book at £3,000. That's more than the shape that replaced them of a similar vintage, because these cars are exceptional and they really are getting quite collectible. Now, this car is for sale for under £2,000, so I'll now continue with the overview. Finished in metallic blue, this car has 94,000 warranted miles from new. That's been verified by an HPI check and the VOSA history. We don't have the service history for the car, but what we do have, and I'll show you in a moment, is proof from the car that it has been to Lexus, because in its memory is its local Lexus dealership, its last service that was logged at that dealership, and it's also telling us that the cam belt was done at 49,000 miles. Now, when we put this car in for its 58 stage PDI, our mechanic, Chris, who's the best mechanic you're ever going to find, said, "Peter, I'm not going to service this car because it's just been done. Everything in it is fresh and everything in it is main dealer standard." So there you go. The car has an MOT until November 2017. There was one advisory for a lower ball joint, so we've replaced that. So absolutely no outstanding advisories. Other than that, we changed 2 bulbs. Now, the one lady owner lived in northwest London, so there are a few marks in the car as you've got to expect at this age and price point. I'm going to try and show them to you. So, little mark on the bumper there, little mark there. And being hypercritical, you will notice we walk around how nice these wheels are. That's not normal for a Lexus. You'll also notice that these are near as damn it brand new Avon tyres. So somebody has genuinely loved this car. Little mark there, little mark there. We've got front wash wipe, front fog lamps, alloy wheels. The car has the sunshine roof. Beautifully presented in metallic blue. Any marks that were on the car have been touched in, so that really is a sign of a very loving owner. So some people say that we're hypercritical, but we sell a lot of cars on video descriptions alone, as far away as Wales and Scotland, down in Cornwall, and the furthest away was actually New Zealand. We've done that twice. Right, little parking mark there. Okay, so that's the external overview of the car. It has rear parking sensors and they work. Bee sting aerial, subtly tinted rear windows, that's factory. We have one key for the car, remote central locking, which takes you into a very nicely presented interior. Now, that's Avon tyres all the way around, by the way. So the car lived at a multi-million-pound property in London and has been treated accordingly. So you've got the half leather and Alcantara interior, exceptional condition, electric front seats. You have the Lexus floor mats in this car. Dashboard's nice. You've got the sat nav, passenger airbag, driver airbag, side airbags, passenger curtain airbags. Rear of the car just as looks luxurious. Have rear armrest, rear head restraints. The car also has Isofix on both sides, so that's very rare. So if you're looking for a luxury family car, this is the one for you. Large boot in these cars, and you have a ski hatch in this vehicle as well. So a very usable boot. Doesn't look like it's had a hard life at all. Judging from the postcode this car came from, I suspect that it didn't see anything more strenuous in the weekly Waitrose shop. Just really nice condition. Look at the dashboard. As I say, these cars are getting very collectible. Every time we have one of these, they fly out. And this one drives like an absolute gem. So there we are, electric driver's seat. The squab isn't all torn. The seat isn't raggedy. There's no dubious stains or anything like that in this car. Electric front and rear windows. Electric folding mirrors. Stepping into the car, you can see 3-spoke sports steering wheel. Cruise control, that works absolutely fine. Rear fog, headlamp wash wipe, as I said. The car has satellite navigation, which I'll take you through in a second. We have climate control, we have heated rear window, we have heated mirrors, 6-disc CD auto changer, as well as radio cassette, heated front seats, they both work, traction control, automatic gearbox, it's got power and snow mode. There's a control for your infotainment, as I call it. Glass sunroof, tilts and slides, illuminated mirrors. So a nice car. It starts on the button, so let's do that for you. So there you go, all the warning lights go out. 94,187 miles. No warning lights. The car's up to temperature because I've just been driving it around. The only thing flashing is to tell me to put on my seatbelt. Okay, there we have the sat nav. That appears to work. Let me show you something. I said to you that we didn't have the service history for the car. We're still waiting for that to arrive. But what we do have is some information from the car itself telling us where its favourite dealer was, etc. So it's, we can see for certain that in 2013, 9,000 miles ago, the car had a service. As I say, our garage says it has been done since because everything is just too clean. Have a look at this. The car knows its favourite Lexus dealer. It's Lexus on the Edgware Road, as you do. The sat-nav works absolutely fine. You know, it's an older system, so if you're expecting it to do the same as your TomTom or as your iPhone, you're going to be a bit disappointed. I'll show you under the bonnet. Now, we don't steam clean our engines. Anybody that does is hiding something, despite what they may tell you. The only reason to steam clean an engine is if you've had to do some work and spilt oil, otherwise you are hiding something. Right, the car does have the bonnet stand, which I'll put up for you. These are generally missing on the Lexus. Now, let me give you a bit of a guided tour as to how we know this car's been loved. That's a Bosch battery. Excuse me sniffing. That sticker there tells us the time of it was done in 2008 at just shy of 50,000 miles, and that's an old sticker. It's got all the grime on it, so it's not one that we bought off Tinterweb and stuck on. Look at these belts. So these drive belts here are proper Toyota belts, and they're recent. Now, these aren't the cam belts, these are the auxiliary belts, but they're recent. There's no leaks. There's no moans. There's a new bolt there which shows us that this head has been off, or this cover rather, not the head, for some regular maintenance. Power steering fluid's the right colour, as is the brake fluid. There's no leaks. These are all telltale signs that tell you a car has been looked after, including a fairly recent alternator, a lubed up acceleration cable. I want you to see how clear this oil is. This oil is like honey. It's very smooth and it feels like baby oil, which is exactly what a good synthetic oil should do. So when Chris and the team took this car in and gave it the 58 stage PDI, they phoned me up and said, Peter, this car has been absolutely loved. We are not going to compromise the love and care that it's had by servicing it, because it's clearly been done very recently. So just to recap, this is a one lady owner car from new, 94,000 warranted miles. We don't have the service history, but I've just shown you some proof that the car has clearly been loved. We have written to the previous keeper. If we get that service history, we won't put the price up, we give you that promise. But the cam belt's clearly been done, the car's been well loved, it's wearing Avon tyres, has an MOT until November 2017. The one advisory has been dealt with by us. As I say, 94,000 miles, it's the automatic, it's the Lexus IS200 SE. The car's been through a 58 stage inspection with us, is HPI clear, leaves us with a 6 months nationwide WMS warranty. That's UK wide, that's a no quibble guarantee through WMS services. Have a look at them on our website. It's a proper warranty, it's not a Mickey Mouse one. You phone me up, I'll take you through and tell you that it covers your engine, your gearbox, brakes, your suspension, basically all the juicy expensive bits. So a one lady owner car from you, rare Lexus IS200 SE, automatic, just 94,000 warranted miles. This car is not going to be here long, it's going to sell very quickly. Part exchange considered, debit and credit cards are more than welcome. Give us a call, 07872 340 360, and buy this car before it flies out, because it will not be here long.